Dear friends, welcome back to the final segment of spelling. As I had mentioned in my previous segments, we have done all the methodologies, rules and terminologies. Now we need to plan. How are we going to teach spelling? It helps us to understand that the child cannot be taught lot many words at one go. So let's decide on taking just 5 words at a time to teach spelling. The rules that I have given you so far is more than adequate, as I have mentioned, to help the child to start spelling well in class. We will help him by taking words from his textbooks, and instead of just underlining and making him learn, we are going to help him to learn the spelling. We are going to teach him how to learn. So just take 5 words at a time to teach. Important for you to remember is that when you give him these words to read and to learn the spelling, you will give him the meaning. You will give him the context in which he is using this word. You will give it to him in isolation and you will give it to him in sentences. We need to then identify, after having chosen the 5 words that you are going to be teaching, whether it is a decoding unit, word with a decoding unit, or can it be taught as a word family, whether it comes as a rule based. We will use lots of colors in our teaching and we will learn to verbalize and make the child visualize the word. The one important aspect that has to accompany every teaching activity is that the child writes the word. A writing activity must follow the oral activity of learning spelling. Once having given the child the meaning and you have also decided which rule it falls under, then you decide on which method you would try to use to teach spelling. As I have mentioned previously, you can try any method and decide or come up with one method that suits the child. Now, it does not mean to say that for every kind of word that same method will be applicable. There may be some words which will very happily the child will be able to syllabicate and do. There will be some words which the child will learn using the touch spelling, and there will be yet a few words that he is going to use the configuration boxes and the clap and punch method. So, please be free to use as many methods as the child requires for any set of words, but be also open to the fact the child may not take to some of the methods that you use and may even come up with his own strategies, which is fine. Therefore, it is important for us to be able to teach the child in the way he learns and not in the way we know how. So, friends, you have learned how to teach spelling. From now on, let it be a conscious activity for you and not just to underline the hard words and tell the child to go home and learn the spelling for dictation. Make it a point that you are going to teach him the spellings because he can learn. It may be difficult for him to learn, but it is not impossible. Children can learn spelling and it is required, as I told you earlier on right at the very beginning, to show the competency of the child, to show the knowledge of the child and to show that he can do, he needs to have the right spelling. So, friends, I sign off the spelling segment. I hope all of you can use the methodologies and be creative as much as you want, and if you can come up with more methods, please share it with me. Do write in back to us with your ideas, your feedback, and even if it is just to tell us that this has worked. Thank you so much. Goodbye for now.